Alright guys, so I'm going to be doing a little voiceover for this little HIIT circuit right now. So this one's kind of hard to explain. It's a squat to bicep curl to shoulder press. I feel like it's really easy if you just watch, but I like to keep the weight in front of me, and then you want to make sure it's a fluid motion. So halfway up your squat, you're going to be doing the bicep curl. At the very top, you're going to want to do your Arnold press, and then go back down in a very, very fluid motion and repeat the whole process over again. And like I said, I think it's a lot easier if you watch. But moving on, we're going to be doing some burpees. To make it more challenging, you can just go right into a push-up. I'm just letting my whole body rest on the floor and then pushing myself up. But and then when you get to the very top, you want to make sure you're exploding as hard as you can and jumping as high as you can. And these are going to burn, but I know you can do it. Moving right along, we're going to be doing medicine ball slams. You're going to want to keep your lower body almost stiff, keep a slight bend at your legs, and you only want to use your upper body for this. So repeatedly just slam the ball into the ground as hard as you can. You should be feeling the burn in your delts, and it looks really easy, but it's actually super, super painful in a good way. Alright, so the last exercise in this circuit is going to be jumping lunges. My stance is a lot closer together. If you would like, you can do further apart. This is just what was comfortable for me. And make sure your knees are not going over your toes. And keep the weight on your heels and explode up as high as you can. I'm using my arm for a little bit of help. But these are very, very, very painful. Just make sure you do the full 30 seconds of this, and then you're done. Alright, so moving on, we're going to be doing overhead squats. You can do this with a plate, with a bar, with a dumbbell, whatever's comfortable for you. Honestly, this wasn't very comfortable, but it's the only footage I have. Whatever you're using, make sure the weight is aligned with your heels, and make sure your arms are locked out and your abs are super tight. And when you go down, just make sure you're parallel to the floor and you're sitting back on your heels. If it feels like you're going to fall over, just lower the weight and it should feel a lot comfortable for you, or change the weight that you're using. Alright, so moving on, we're going to be doing, I call these in and out squats. I'm not using any weight, just trying to do as many reps as I can. You don't have to go fully together with your feet. That just was not comfortable with me, and that was not happening. But make sure you do, it's like a sumo squat jumping into just a regular squat, basically is what I was doing. Alright, so moving on, we're going to be doing a dumbbell upright row into shoulder press. So you want to have an overhand grip during this. When you're doing the upright row, keep the dumbbell close to your body, and you're going to want to start, well, the elbow is going to drive the motion, so make sure you're using your shoulder to bring it up, but the elbow should be leading it. And then when you get to the top, you want to move into a shoulder press and bring it right back down. And these are very, very challenging, so make sure you are using an appropriate weight. Don't be afraid to go light on this. Alright, so last exercise in this circuit. Do these as fast as you can. They're mountain climbers. So what you're going to want to do is be on your hands and bring your knees in as high as you can go to your chest, alternating as fast as you can. And make sure your wrists and your shoulders are aligned with each other. One is not in front or falling behind. And you should feel these definitely in your abs, but also all over your body. I'm so Alright, rest in between, and then when you finish the whole 4 exercises, you're gonna rest for about a minute, 2 minutes. Do the circuit again for 3 times, and then move on to your second circuit. And then you're done. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that workout. I love doing HIIT workouts just to get my heart rate up. Makes you feel like I'm doing something great. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.